What's up, book herd? I am here with another video for you guys. I am just going to be book ranting today. I have not done a book rant yet, so if you aren't aware of what I'm going to be doing for these kind of things, I will just let you know. So book rants for me is just where I'm going to rant about the good, the bad, the ugly, and the awesome in whatever book I'm ranting about, which today I am ranting about The Ask and the Answer, the second book in the Chaos Walking trilogy, and there's also a prequel called A New World, and I am going to rant about this book because it was, oh my gosh, finished it today, started going back and rereading the ending a zillion different times because I was not ready for it to end. It was, can't tell you. So, I'm going to be ranting about this book, and if you have not read any of the books in the trilogy, or you're not on this book yet, then I would advise you please to leave, or you're going to get spoiled to death. Also, please don't spoil anything for me because I haven't read the last book, so in the comments down there, please don't tell me everything about the next book because I will be very sad, and you don't really want to spoil everything, right? Okay, I'm going to start ranting. Alright, so let's start at the beginning. What happened at the beginning was Todd was tied up in a chair, and I don't remember who else was there other than the mayor, but Mayor Prentice was there and Mr. Collins. And so that just kept happening, and I wasn't happy about that. I was like, poor Todd, he was just, doing his thing. And then he held that one stupid saying where I'll do anything for you. If you save her, I'll do anything for you. And it was just like, Todd, shut up. Ugh, I wish you could have just not said that, because he's gonna hold that against you in this entire book. We notice in the beginning also that Mayor Prentice is being really, really nice. You didn't figure he would be the guy to be that nice. I mean, we didn't really learn a lot about him in The Knife of Never Letting Go, but he obviously had to be evil because he was just following Viola and Todd everywhere, and, it ended up having Banshee getting killed. When we actually start learning about the mayor, I was kind of, conflicted as to what I'm supposed to think of him, because you think of him as the enemy, but then you're not really sure if he is really that bad. You actually start to, or at least I started to notice that he might not be all that bad, and I was like, especially in Viola's sequences that she talked about in the book where we got to see it from her point of view, I was always not sure what to think of the mayor because he was so nice. And then he had him put it to work with Davy, and I was like, oh no, not with the guy who shot Viola. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this guy. I am so not in favor of Davy. So I started not liking Davy right off the bat because he was just being a jerk. Total jerk. So is the mayor. They're all jerks. They have to be, right? Right? And so then you start noticing Davy actually has a conscience. He actually has reasons why he's that way. And the reason why he's mean and arrogant and kind of weird and whatever is because of his dad. Because stinking Mayor Prentice, or President, was just, hating him in his entire life. Not even, totally leaving Davy out. And it's just horrible because his entire life he's just trying to be the best that he can be. He's just this little sad little puppy. And I just feel so sad for him. So it's totally about Davy. And we'll get to the end, don't worry. What made me mad was when I was starting to like Davy, and then when he did that whole putting the number 38 or 39, 38 around his neck with the bands that they put on the sheep, I was like, no, don't do that, that's horrible. And Todd's thinking the same thing in his noise, and I was just totally rooting with him. That's so stupid. And then Davy does it, and obviously his leg gets broken for it, and and Todd has to have his arm broken, which is lovely. But because of all of that, fate works out because he gets to see Viola, which is awesome. Who doesn't want to see Viola at this point? I mean, he's already missed out on her, for how many weeks? Viola and Todd meet for the first time in, forever after she got shot and stuff. And it was intense. I was like, oh, I don't know what to think about this. I don't know if they should be together at this point, especially with the mayor, and was just about to give her a hug, and I felt for for Todd, how she was gonna do that, but then at the same time I was like, I know what Viola was doing, and I know that she didn't really mean for the hug as anything great and personal. It was just supposed to be, you know, to get Todd, to make Todd okay and safe. So, I was like, I don't know what to think about this. And then to find out that they're gonna meet the next day for dinner, and then it gets ruined because of the stupid bomb, because of the stupid answer, it was like, no, they were supposed to meet. I was all excited for this lovely meeting. So it did. Bomb went off. Answer wrote its stupid little symbol on a tree, and things happened. As long as Viola wasn't part of it, I was okay. But guess what? She actually becomes part of the answer, which sucks. But we do get to see Wilf again. I was like, yay, Wilf! Also, we learn about Lee and his mother and all that stuff. And I was like, heartfelt for Lee. And then it was sad because she's talking to Lee and then, you know, not talking and saving Todd. So I was like, conflicted with that point because I'm still not sure. I'm pretty sure by the third book there's going to be some kind of thing going on with Lee, Todd, and Viola. There's got to be something going on there. I don't know what's going to go down, but something's going to go down. You just know something's going to go down. I did get bored of Viola for a while, hearing about all of her story and stuff, and was more interested in the spackle with Davy and Todd, because the mines just kind of got boring. I mean, you woke up, you went, you ate, you did food, you talked to Lee, and Lee was about the most. The Lee parts and the parts with Wilf were probably the best parts while they were at the mines, but other than that, I kind of got bored of those parts, and I just kind of read them a little faster so I could get to the 1017 part with the spackle, because, oh, that guy was like so jerk face, man. Todd saved your life how many times, and yet you're still shooting this noise at him about things that you're gonna kill him, all these different ways you're gonna kill him. He saved your life, like, how many times? 3, 2, I don't remember, 2 or 3 times, and you're just trying to kill him? That's just what is going on in your head? I don't know. Obviously, you guys can think. I was really annoyed. So all the spackle die, and this is when Todd ends up dying or becoming dead. Just an empty shell. There's nothing to him, and he's just that circle and whatever. I am the circle, and the circle is me. So I was really annoyed with the mayor when he was talking about all of his powers and how, oh yeah, just join my side, it'll be all good, Todd. And all that stuff happens, yeah. And when Viola finally gets captured later, and with Lee and stuff, and the spying, and all the Todd spying, and Davy, and it was just like, everything is happening all at once, I don't know what to think. So, when everything goes down, the very end, so we've got a gun pointed at Viola, we've got a gun pointed at the mayor from Todd, and then he switches it over, and it's at Davy, and I'm like, no, Davy didn't do anything, he's just the poor little puppy, leave him alone, oh, poop. And I was scared. I knew that, obviously, Todd wasn't going to pull the trigger, but I wasn't sure about the mayor. I had a feeling he was going to pull the trigger at his own son, and I was so sad when he did. I was like, no. But I just felt so sad. I was like, no, Davy. So now, you know, it's just like Manchi all over again. It is. It's just like Manchi all over again. Todd finally learns that he can use Viola in his head and his noise right at the mayor. So that happens. Mayor gets all unconsciously stuff, and, you know, the rock hit him in the temple. Why didn't he die? Why didn't he die? I mean, he got hit in the temple with a rock. I mean, why didn't you die? Why didn't he die? I don't get that. So Viola gets on the horse, and they have that whole Todd-Viola moment like they had when they entered Haven in the first book, and they were all like, you know, we won. We won. That victory moment. And you know, right when that happened, you're like, oh crap, something's gonna go wrong. They just did that, something's gonna go wrong. And Viola leaves, and Todd's still there. And guess who also is there? The mayor. And you know what else? The spackle. And you know what else? A ship coming down from the sky. And you know what else? So many things are going on. Your brain's just like, overload. And and I just couldn't take it. And now we must wait, because war has begun,